we're now taking a look at rollerblades as a form of dry land training for ice hockey. And there's some serious points we need to consider. Because while rollerblades could be a tool that could help us practice and develop, there are some weaknesses to rollerblades that we need to mention. And the first is that it's easy to skate in rollerblades. So it decreases knee bend. And that's the most important thing that we want as a hockey player. You've seen players, they skate down the boulevard, they're hardly bending their knees, it's real easy, and they push off to the side like this. They're just going nice and easy. And they're basically standing straight up and down. Look at this technique as well, going away. So here it is, they're going down the boulevard and it's nice and easy. Whoa. Very little knee bend, and then there's no need to go through the whole technique. Now, not only are rollerblades counterproductive for knee bend, they also slip in the middle of the stride. So let's talk about this. A full stride out here to the side like this. What happens with rollerblades is halfway through the pushing phase, the wheel slips on the surface. It's not like the blade digging into the ice. So since the wheels slip, there's no reason to go through the full pushing motion out here and then snap at the end with the toe. So players, even if they try to bend their knees more, they still shorten their stride. Now we could use rollerblades as a training tool if we understood the weaknesses, and even if a coach was watching and worked on us and made us bend our knees and made sure that we made full extensions with every stride. And then it could be like this, where we used rollerblades and they fully bent and took a full push to the stride. Full push, full push. And you can see this going away as well too here. So we see I could bend my knees all the way and I could use that full extension, but the wheel still slips at the end. Now, one more thing that we're going to comment on here with the rollerblades is that it's hard to stop. You can only stop with special wheels on special surfaces. The last thing is that players that use rollerblades as a form to practice end up turning off the side of the net because they don't come into the net and then stop and get ready for the rebound to hit it in. So we're talking about championship games, league-ending games, Stanley Cup playoffs, overtime tournaments. And the game is 1-0, and it comes down to the end, and we lose because instead of hitting the rebound, the player turns off to the side of the net. College coaches have been known to make their players do stops and starts from the hash mark to the post for 20 minutes, back and forth, because players are peeling off the side of the net. So there are these downsides to rollerblades. We could train technique, and then we could add some resistance with a leg harness we'll show in a second. We can use the rollerblades for starts. So that's where we can use them the most important. When we're in this starting position, because we're only talking about the first 3 steps, we can use them to push, 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 and start, and then we have to turn and get back into that position, and it's 1, 2, 3, start, 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 and then turn. You can see this going away. You can see this going away, this quick start position. 1, 2, 3. And then we can use these F4 crossover starts or side starts as well in that side position. 1, 2, 3. Side starts going away, and it looks like this. One great way that we can use the rollerblades for training is uphill sprints, and it would look like this. Now we're going to take a look at this uphill sprint. The leg harness looks like this. So we talked about the advantages and the disadvantages of the rollerblades. If we are using the rollerblades, a way to increase resistance and work on our stride, we can use the leg harness here. The leg harness that we've featured all through the DVDs at different times. And again, since we're striding and training, we can use this leg harness while skating with rollerblades. Actually, the leg harness is pulling me down, so that's good. It's increasing my knee bend. And I can do C-cuts, I can do heel pushes and crossovers. I can work on all my skating techniques while I'm in here. I can work on striding, tight turns. I could even work on my starting with these here. I could use a crossover start. I could get into a quick start, and I am using the leg harness.